Everybody knows what a ripe banana looks like, right? Those ripe bananas, gotta keep them stocked, everywhere because they are fabulous in everything. Hi everyone! So I want to share with you guys one of my favorite green smoothies. It's actually, in my opinion, I find it to be like the perfectly balanced, like the most perfectly balanced green smoothie. Because there's a lot of green smoothies out there. I know in the beginning when I first went raw and stuff, I was trying to follow other recipes and stuff and other people's recipes, and they're super good and stuff. But you know, over time you find out what you like best, you know, and kind of what works for you. And I really wanted something like super balanced, so I kind of came up with my own thing here, and it's been working. It's been working for quite a while over the years and stuff, and so I really enjoy this green smoothie, so I want to share it with you guys. And for me, I find it to be the perfectly balanced green smoothie because it has the perfect amount of creaminess, fats in there, healthy fats, and a perfect amount of greens. Get your greens, a good chunk of your greens in for the day, and a good amount of fruit, and gives you a good punch of energy, bulk of your energy for the day too. If you find that it's kind of hard to eat a lot of fruit on a raw foods diet, I find smoothies, sort of smoothie juices. I like the in-between smoothie juices where it's a smoothie, but it's also a juice, so it's more on the liquidy form, so it digests a lot faster and easier, and it feels a little bit lighter in the stomach and everything. But I like it in between, so I like to call them smoothie juices, you know. But, this is a really good smoothie, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'll stop babbling here, guys. Let's get started here, for heaven's sakes. First of all, I'm going to put in 6.5 ounces of baby mixed greens. You can use whatever greens that you want, but I've noticed that it's really tasty with this baby spring mix, and also because I always get Wahoo deals. I always find the Wahoo deals, and so it's a really good for getting in the greens in and everything. But I mean, like, you have a variety of different types of greens. So you got Swiss chard, you have spinach, and you have all these different other types of mixed greens, because of all you raw foodies know out there that it's really good to not always stick with one type of fruit or vegetable or leafy green. We need variety. We need lots of variety. So, but I find that the flavor is really good with this type of green. So the exact amount that I'm putting in here is 6.5 ounces of greens, or let's say I measured it out, or 185 grams of greens. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in all my greens first, and then my liquid, and I'm going to blend it first so I can fit the rest of my ingredients in the Vitamix blender. And next I'm going to put in 1 jar of the Taste Nirvana real coconut water with the pulp. This also adds some extra creaminess, because I know adding greens to your smoothies really adds a very nice creamy texture and kind of texture, flavor almost, but also the tender bits from coconut, young Thai coconut, or the young coconut, is really good. And it's just a little bit, and I love the flavor of this coconut water. And so I'm putting in 1 jar, which is 9.5 fluid ounces, or 280 mils, so it's one of these. And I'm going to put it in my measuring cup because I want to get at least 16 ounces of liquid in there. So I'm going to add water, the rest of the container here with water, so I can make it up to 16 ounces. So we're going to open this, pour that in there, so you can see all the coconut bits in there. So it's just a little bit, but it's enough to make a nice flavor to the smoothie. And hang on one second, guys. And then I just filled the rest of my container up to my 16-ounce mark with just regular water. So I have half coconut water and basically half regular water. So that's going to go in next. So now I'm going to blend everything so everything gets a little bit smaller, so I can fit the rest of my ingredients in there. Now you guys, I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, which is also, it's like 10 grams of hemp seeds, or 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. And hemp seeds, that's one thing that's very good when you learn about that, is you always pair your healthy fats with your greens so you can absorb all that mighty powerful, wonderful nutrition, right? And I've heard that you need at least 5 to 6 grams of fats accompanied with your greens so your body can absorb everything from the greens and all those fat soluble vitamins. I believe that's A, K, E, and I think there's some other ones, but I'm not the health expert or anything, you guys. That's just kind of what I've learned over the years, you know, but it makes sense, and you can definitely tell a difference in your body once you incorporated at least that amount of fats with your greens. And you really see the nutrition, just like you can feel it inside, and it's like it makes a difference. So next, you guys, I'm putting in 3 large, super soft, super ripe, fresh medjool dates in there. So it came to, if you want to know the exact measurements, it's 65 grams of dates, which is roughly 3 large medjool dates. And next, you guys, now I'm using frozen bananas. I'm going to put in roughly 5 frozen bananas. And again, if you want to know the exact measurements that I use for my green smoothie here, is it comes to about 565 grams of frozen bananas. So I'm going to put this in next. This blender is going to be darn full, you guys. So here we go, guys. We're getting ready to blend. So the blender is full, but this is going to be so darn tasty. It's going to be so darn tasty. Go, guys, here we go, the green smoothie, perfectly balanced green smoothie. Green mustache, green mustache. Does not look good on ladies, you know. The greens in here taste wonderful, very nicely paired with the bananas. Bananas make it creamy, but it's the perfect amount of coolness also, because who really likes a warm banana smoothie, especially a green banana smoothie? I like them cool. I like them cool. So frozen bananas always work, but it gives you like all the omega-3s that you need for the day. Usually 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds kind of gives you a good chunk of omega-3s, which are really important. I'm not one who likes to overload on the fats at all. I'd like to keep it low fat for sure. It feels a lot better that way. And but you most certainly can add more fats to it if you guys want. I know this is also good adding, well, just like 16 ounces of the coconut water with the pulp. It makes it a little bit more creamier, but and I guess a bit more punch of a little bit more flavor too, but I found just one bottle works just fine, but you most certainly put 2 in, because I've done that once before and it's mighty tasty that way too. And you can put more dates if you want to also, guys, and so it's up to you, but I find it's the perfect amount of sweetness also, and it's just, it works for Miss Staci here, guys. It works for Miss Staci. So hopefully this works for you guys too. Hopefully you guys try it out. So I will stop babbling here, guys. Remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. You know, this is when you know your green smoothie did you darn good.